I'm late, I know, and I have no excuses this morning, but I'm here and that what's matter, okay? So, do we have music? Yes, we have music, let's go. So, hey, oh, there's gonna be an ad in 1 minute. No, thank you. Gonna snooze it for now. 5 minutes. Let's go. All right. So basically, guys, yeah, no excuses for being late this morning, to be honest. But it doesn't matter. The fact that matters is that yesterday we did quite a lot of job. Honestly, I think I said it, but I'm gonna repeat myself just another time. Basically. I feel like last Thursday was pretty intense mentally, and like I was having a hard time trying to figure out everything and know how everything should be put together in here. And basically, I went into the weekend with like a little of a shitty mood, being like, oh, that was intense, and is it going to work? And I'm not sure. And yesterday we came into the garage for a little session, did only one stream yesterday, and boom, everything worked so well together. Like we did prepare everything pretty good, and we ended up welding that middle part in here to make one single shaft out of two. And now today we're gonna focus on that last piece is right here. That's gonna be the end of it, which is going to slip right inside the housing we also did yesterday. And remember that we finished on painting that. Well, look at this, it's looking brand new. I untaped it after my class last night, and it's just looking so good and so professional. So that's really awesome, and both bearing our grease and working really well. So this is our small housing for that really small steering column shaft. So this is cool. One thing I like with that is the fact that because we're gonna be keeping the strength all together in a really short range, there's a bit less chance of it snapping, just because, yeah, we're linking two things with a really short like amount of rod, which means the strength is not applied on a really long distance, because if you have a lot of leverage action, then it can snap easier, like more easily. But this way I feel like we're really doing good. So this morning, we're gonna start on that. We're gonna weld that final, and we're gonna start assembling that, okay, bye, for one good time, one last time, and put everything in the car. We're gonna have to weld also the other end of the power steering unit, so that this piece right here is gonna basically merge with the power steering unit, and then we're gonna be good to go. So yeah, let's do that. Hopefully we're gonna be done. I feel like what's gonna be a bit time consuming is that we might have to take off the power steering unit from the car to remove like a 1/4 inch at the end, maybe half an inch, we'll see, just so we have space to basically push the end of the universal joint pieces we are using to push it over here, so it's really centered, because otherwise I will have to be pretty much edge to edge, and that's basically what we said yesterday that we're not really looking for. So yeah, but at the same time, the power steering unit is really flush to that connection there, so I will probably have to chop a little bit of it. Like I said, not ideal. However, if I have to do it, I will do it, and I think it's like the best solution. So might as well. That means if we have to replace the unit one day, it's gonna be welding back the bracket at the front, on top there, the Datsun bracket, and then cutting like a 1/4 inch at the back. So still not too bad. Let's go. Let's move on, let's work on that. So this morning, like I said, we're gonna be working on this piece right here first. So basically this is going and assembling with that Fiat 500 shaft. It's just going like this. This is too far, this is just about perfect. So we're gonna measure that and make sure we are bringing it around there, so we're gonna have plenty of place to weld, but at the same time we won't have too much material sticking out of it. So yeah, that's it. Oh, look how shiny it is. Like it was all, like it wasn't rusty, but the paint was not there anymore. Everything was looking bad, and we had to remove quite a lot of paint to weld it. And now, phew, all good, all shiny. We love that. We love that. So I'm gonna take a measurement in here to make sure where it should end. And I feel like this is the answer. Gonna make sure we are using all of the length we need without going too crazy at the same time. So I'm just gonna mark it. Welcome, welcome everybody. Good morning for those joining. There you go. So this way I have the exact length I need, and then I'm gonna be removing basically up to there. Oh yeah, that's true. One thing I'm gonna do first, am I removing that yet? I'm gonna take the measurement of that and then apply it on the other side, in fact. Just because I want to cut on the other side. This one is the flat surface we haven't touched yet, and I'm thinking about putting that at the bottom here so we have more chance of it being flat. So let's go right there. Yeah, that's gonna be around 3/4 of an inch. So I'm gonna move to the workbench over there. I forgot to, oh no, the big batteries on the charger, never mind. I forgot again, but no. Forgot to put the small battery, but that we don't really care. It's not just you, there's 5 people in there. Bon matin, papa. Good morning, Ned. So yep, power steering is, and steering column almost done, finally. Progression. So we said here, dual side. Dual side. Hello, butt. Dual side. The butt is not working. What? Is it open? It is. Hawk! Good morning, Hawk. Just for 5 minutes. Sounds good. Good morning. I think I dreamt of Tarkov last night. Not gonna lie. Hello, but probably the audio input, because there was a Windows update also this morning when I got into the garage, and that kind of sucks. So let me just take a look. Settings. Yep, put that back on the default one. There you go. Dual side. There you go. Damn. I was a female scav, so weird. Oh yeah, weird, because you know, Nikita said there's no woman in Russia, right? That's what he said basically. So weird. 3/4 of an inch is gonna be the measurement for that. We're gonna remove that. Just like this. This is fitting pretty tight. That's cool, because that means it's gonna be easier to make sure it's lining up. And I bring a new tool today in the garage. We're gonna use a laser to make sure we are straight with the shaft there. I want it to be that. So basically, since I need 3/4 of an inch there, I'm trying to figure out what's going to be the easiest way to do it, in fact, because I was to put that 3/4 back there. Hey, which one is my flat surface, to be fair? They both look, that one has been cut, that one didn't. All right, I was wrong, I think my flat surface was already good, the good one. Let me try that again, just making sure. Oh my God, he's there. I literally dropped a follow Hitman Hendrix just to see if you were going to come in. Hawk, look who's there. Hello, Hitman. That was a GG last night. We had 2 encounters and you killed me both times, but that last one I was a bit premature with the impact nade. What's up? But honestly, I just. Oh. Gonna wait. Yeah, Hawk, I just dropped him a follow this morning while starting the stream, just in case. Not factory, reserve. Take a coffee, Hawk. Front cam. There you go. I'm gonna do that and that. Waiting for him to be back. Waiting for the man. Oh, that was just so good last night. It made me laugh so much. Are you back? Are you back, Hitman? Probably like 2 freaking minutes of ads, right? It has to be. Cause Twitch. Gonna wait for the man. During that time, I'm gonna smash that in place. Huh. Are you back yet? Are you winning, son? There we go. Yep, we're gonna need to remove more material on that side. Are you there? I want to talk with the man. The man I almost impregnated but failed. Yeah. Oh, he's back. All right. Hey, so basically, Hitman, I was saying I dropped you a follow this morning, hoping for that moment, hoping for you to join in here. We basically run into each other on reserve 2 times last night, and like that was awesome. I'm the guy who almost impregnated you. That was the end of our night, so I won't say the end of yours. But yeah, so basically at one point when there was that epic huge fight down there in reserve, and one little guy ratting because I had like black arm, black legs, I took the impregnate from a guy and was just waiting for you and premature nade on you, so I missed. But basically you killed us. At least you killed me maybe like you killed me 3 or 4 raids before, so we ran into each other twice last night, and that was awesome because yeah, twice. He killed me one of the first time we tried to go for the rogues. And then after that, and you got killed by a third party joining. And after that, when there was that huge freaking fight at the bottom, we fought another team first, and he was the last man standing from that insane fight. And I said like, was that the same guy? Because we went right in front of each other at the door for power, and you had that Tequila helmet again, and I was like, there's almost no one using Tequila helmet down there, so 2 times in the same night, is it the same guy? And then death screen, Hitman and Drakes, and I was like, damn, that was so cool. So honestly, GG, that was awesome. I laughed so hard. Like, what are the odds we run into each other 2 times in the same place and you won 2 times? How are you, man? Welcome to my stream, by the way. Stream where we are playing with cars. So we're actually right now building a custom steering column for the little Datsun. So yeah. For real, damn. And honestly, like, your flashlight was looking like you were actually turning the corner at the door, but you were probably still 4 feet away from it. So that's why the impact nade missed. Cause honestly, the light shape on the wall was really looking like the flashlight was next to the door, and so I threw the nade, and I was a bit nervous, not gonna lie, and poof, and you still come around the door, and I was like, fuck. That was awesome. That was really, really cool. I'm just trying to make sure we're gonna have something like this. And I have to put it back there a little bit more. I threw a shoulder and shot one bullet into the door as a pre-fire and had to immediately run away. Oof. Oh shit, hey, you were murdering onto that raid there. Cause holy crap, there was a shitload, like a shitload of people down there. We fought two other people just before you came in, and like Hawk got killed. I smashed one guy in power, and then I was so messed up. And the guy had a teammate. I think you killed his teammate who was trying to flank me, and like that was a shit show, but it was so good. Dual side. Dual side. Where'd you go? So yeah, welcome by. That was fun. I always enjoy a little bit of Tarkov at night, and during the day, modifying cars. So same old, I just need raiders for like keeper quest. Damn. Yeah, it was a really fun shit show. That was just perfect. Like keeper, yeah, well, not exactly where I'm at the moment. I'm still at the first 5 raiders I need done there. Whoopsie doopsie. So that's gonna be it, and then up to there, how long do we have? Another 3/4 basically, more so. Damn, let's go.
Hitman Hendrix just joined the crew.
Hey, thank you for the follow, Hitman. So I don't know if you're a car enjoyer, but yeah, you're gonna see a lot of car on this stream, not gonna lie. So we're basically prepping Datsun to upgrade all the mechanic from 1979 to anything above 2000. So yeah, so basically we just converted the power steering to a Subaru BRZ power steering with electronic and stuff, no oil, no pressure, just electric motor. Then we're modifying the half shaft column for that. Everything's going to a steering rack from a Fiat 500, and yeah, we're basically customizing everything, and we're aiming to a 600 HP turbo on a LS based engine, which is basically a Corvette engine, pretty much, just like not in aluminum but in proper steel, so cast block. So yeah, that's gonna be, well, iron. Yeah, it's iron. So a really huge project with a lot of custom parts, but yeah, that's a first for me. Really trying to do my best. Like, I've been into cars for the last 15 years, loving them, working on them, racing them, and now I'm up to my first really big project. So sometimes when you talk car specifics, I glaze over and you sound like the teacher from Peanuts. What's Peanuts? I don't know that. And Hendrix, you can also basically mess with me. There's custom sounds, different stuff in there. If you write FLO, you're gonna have a screamer. That's when my girlfriend and I are playing games, and she starts screaming. So I made a clip, a few clips out of that, and there's a random bot. So hey, I don't mind that at all. Front cam. There you go. I'm from Quebec, Canada, so I'm a little French Canadian, and yeah, so I'm from Quebec, Canada. I've been living there all my life. I speak French usually and try to not be too bad in English for the stream, because I have a few people in here, in fact quite a lot of people that are coming back really often, that are from that friendly guy community. So I made a lot of friends there, and so no sound till I get 33k. All good, Hulk. Yeah, the accent, yeah, that's why, because it's not this accent, you know, when it's from France, you know. So yeah, it's not that accent of French. It's really like, we are surrounded by English people, so our accent is a bit weird, to be fair. So yeah, that's where I'm from, and that's pretty much it. So little Frenchie who's trying to talk in English on Twitch and work on a car, and that's it. And often on Friday we are also doing some games with friends and all. Most of the time that turns out to be mostly a French stream instead of an English stream. But for the car thing, I really want the reach and like the availability of the English community. So nice. Oh, you were running duos last night? I felt like you were solo both time we fought you. Oh yeah, that's like quite close. Like, I mean, depending if you're from Europe, that's gonna sound far, but for us it sounds like Ontario is pretty much 5 hours away from my home, so something like that. So yeah. Ah, that's why. That's why. I was like, because Hawk said, I think there's two at some point, and I was like, no, the guy's a solo, I'm pretty sure. Like, he's running the bus cap and a helmet, so the tequila helmet, and I just saw you all the time, so that's why. Yeah, but I haven't seen him at all. To be fair, I haven't seen him at all. I just saw you and other teams, so that was pretty intense. Damn, there was people there. Hawk, I want to play like right now, now that we're talking about that. Damn. Dual side. Yeah, well, that makes sense now. So we're gonna cut that by 1/2 inch or 3/4. 3/4 will be good. Let's go. So basically I could have kept my line on the other side too. Oh yeah, we're gonna play. Holy yeah. That's gonna be cool. Pump, 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 pump. Hey, that's all good. Honestly, we had like some pretty slow raids just before that, and we were looking for action, and we got plenty there. So honestly, no need to be sorry. Tarkov takes, Tarkov gives. So that was awesome. GG to you too. Am I going to see back my guns? Probably not, right? Because if you didn't pick them up, a little scabby boy will. So there we go. And we're gonna just make sure we're doing that. And I'm just gonna cut right under the line, so I'm just a little bit less than 3/4 of an inch. Wee woo. Classic. All right, gonna have to change the disc here. Pom 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 pom. There you go. Oops, that's not a cutting disc. This is a cutting disc. Starting to get too much stuff in here. So we're gonna prepare all this part for welding into that. Then after that, we're gonna mark where we need to notch it, because we need to make a notch on one side for the bolt to be fitted in there. So yeah. If it makes you feel any better, I got busy and forgot to go loot your buddy anyway. Classic, yeah. Damn, so no more, not even XP from my buddy. Holy shit. But yeah, I mean, player scav are going down there, so I'm not expecting anything. I'm just like, eh, Goodbye, gun. Oh, first time you killed me when I had, I think, my big mutant, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm taking a mutant. Let's go, no gear fear. Poop, dead. I had chance to shoot it at least. You know, when you're saying I killed so many people, I forgot to go back there. That's so badass. Like, what a Chad. What a freaking Chad. All right, I'm gonna cut that part, so loud noise. All right, this battery is already out this morning. Hey, I mean, that's better than, like I said, we were coming from some slow custom raids, and in one I just got one tap turning corner, so not even a chance to fight. You know, like when you have chance to fight, it's feeling at least way better than when you don't have the chance to. Like, if you're just turning corner, getting one tap, you're like, well, that kit was useless. But like, you could have no gun and that would have been the same. But at least at that point, like, we had a proper chance to fight, and that was cool. Loud noise. I just kept getting shot in the face before that. Fair, but I mean, don't you have the problem of not having? Sheesh!
Lady Owl _ studio is looking for more power for the last 7 months. What's you up?
That was intense. What's up, Lady Owl? Thank you for the 7 months of tier 3. That's insane. Tell me it hasn't been like 7 months I'm on that, right? That has been like a bit long, less long than that, right? It's since July, so yeah, it should be good. But thank you so much, Val, and good morning. And I was to ask Hendrix, isn't that like a bit freaking out, the fact that having that mask you cannot have a headset, like you can't hear anything down there, you're just using your eyes and not the sounds? What? That's crazy, honestly. Thank you so much, Lady O, thank you. Val chatting in the chat with a tier 3. Making sure that I'm not stopping that Datsun project anytime soon. Oh, all right, guys, read that Nightbot message, okay? Save the date, November 4. Extra Life fundraising, helping sick children. That's gonna be us. Save the freaking date. All right, now we're gonna take a measurement to make sure I'm gonna use a proper ruler, just because I need to make sure I'm putting the center there. Fair, honestly fair. Like, I mean, down there, it's true that people are not moving that much, except if they are doing the like wide flank from the top. People are not moving that much, so fair, honestly. I get what you mean there. All right, it's not that hot. No, it's not. Sounds good. So we're gonna try to mark the center there, just making sure it's about 13 mils. It's around 13 mils, so we're gonna try to mark that. Just going to try to do that here, do that. Because basically I need to center that perfectly to the piece, to the steering shaft. So 13 will be like 6.5, right? So about there. So that will be a center. I'm gonna use the punch to mark it even better, because now it's not doing a really hammers there. A really good job right there. So I'm just gonna mark it right there. There you go. Yep, we are at 6 and something, so I'm gonna erase that. So basically I just did a punch to see where my center is right there, so that's gonna help a lot. Also some other things that you can do, Puppetry BTG for perception boost. All right, honestly, that's maybe one of the things I really need to learn in Tarkov. What it is doing, the fact that your perception is boosted, you hear more sounds. So like it's like making I keep my game audio in 80% on my XLR, and if I wear Tegula mask, Altin action around on P2. Yeah, fair. That's exactly what I'm doing. Depending on the headset, I'm using like M32 or something. But yeah, so sometimes I'm playing a little bit with it, but that makes sense. So the 3BTG will just amplify footstep and stuff like that, right? If I understand properly, that's a good thing to know. Honestly, I'm not like used to all the stems in that game. Oh, that's good. That's really good to know, in fact. Damn. Teach me how to be a Chad. I'm gonna carry after that. Right now, I'm just going to mark the center here. I could smash that, that, and just using that, basically, just going to make it 90 degrees out of that. I'm gonna open that first. Oh, nice. It's a fixed number of meters per headset. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Honestly, that's cool. That's really good info to get. Thank you so much for that. Like, honestly, anything to help me improve my game will be just awesome. Cool, there you go. Now I'm gonna do the same thing and punch that one too. That one, I know it's a bit on the side there. Just like that. So now I have a mark to center my little piece there. I'm gonna even punch it again. Whoops. Just to get a really proper mark there. There you go. So now we're gonna be able to line up our little pieces and prepare for the welding session. However, that one, we're gonna also make sure we are removing a bit of material at the back there, because I can see where the piece is not falling back, like really down there and hitting anything. So we're gonna try to fix that and make sure we are ready to sit it in the proper position. So that's gonna help quite a lot. So that I did bring that there. I'm gonna take that one again. This one can go on the side. Cool. I wish I could be more than a casual, but I'm still learning to do my thing and work. Yeah, fair. Like, honestly, that for all the meds and stuff, Yeah, it makes sense because honestly, I consider myself totally a casual, and like it's one of the hardest part, like getting to know all the stands and stuff, and like the big mistake I feel I'm doing is also I'm watching streamers. Like when you're watching Landmark or someone like that, they are not using anything basically except when they are hurt, like the Zegistin and stuff like that to stop bleeding. But like most of the time they're not using anything because they know they have so much map awareness since they have played so much that basically they are just sending it shift Wing everywhere. But that's fair. But when you want to get that edge on someone, that's where that knowledge is really useful. But the idea that you can somehow hear better because you played 1.5k raids is wild. Yeah, fair. Fair. Honestly, that's quite fair. Like the perception getting increased, so you're hearing better. But front cam. All right, I'm ready to have that discussion. I'm gonna be totally fair. It sucks for Timmy's, it sucks for casual player, but I understand the idea of it. Like we could go. I've been growing up in the countryside, so a lot of woods and stuff, and been playing there all my life. And basically, looking. Okay, I have a really good example. Just comparing me and my girlfriend. Sometimes we're just walking somewhere in the woods with the doggy and everything, and I can be like, oh, there's something over there, and just like instinct, reflex, something like that. So basically the perception, if you are surrounded by a certain environment for long enough, you're gonna be better at spotting things than someone else, right? So someone getting used to a certain kind of environment would eventually become better at noticing sounds, noticing something that's out of place. And honestly, that's a real thing in real life. Like how many people cannot cannot understand how a city is going around, like they are getting messed up, and they are like not sure of where to go and which road to take to get to a place. Well, that's in sort of the same thing. Just like I can be walking in the woods and hearing a crack and knowing it's a small animal, it's a big animal, something's over there, that was probably just that. And someone could be like someone who just grow in the city, like in a really the center of a city, will be like, what was that? Like having no clues at all. So you see, yeah, you see where I'm going to with that. It's like at some point it makes sense. I can defend the argument, like in the fact that it is a video game. It means also giving an advantage to someone who is already having an advantage because he has a lot of hours into a wipe. But at the same time, well, it makes sense for a realistic point of view. So it's the balance of the two that are hard to get, because yeah, basically you're giving advantage to chat player. Yeah, honestly, you can. Like, and that's exactly where most of the shit show that happened a few months ago with the game, where like people were arguing about how the gun reacts, the recoil and stuff like that happen. If you compare to real life, it's not realistic. But at the same time, like the game wanted, like Nikita, BSG, they're always saying we want it to be realistic, feel realistic, being hard, and like you're okay, but give us a realistic gunplay and stuff like that. And at the same time, well, you have to balance that with the fact it's a freaking game. So since it's a freaking game, the gameplay must also keep the player challenged, but not giving too much advantage. That's crazy. Yeah, the aim budget is incredibly hard. Like honestly, I agree with that, and like a lot of the gameplay is not that cool to do, just because like the gunplay is something else. I feel like playing Arma, when I was playing Arma 3, like guns are not your friends. They are, but at the same time, it's hard to use them, so you can get screwed by one. So just like with the M4 getting stuck last night, so you're like, okay, fair, I need to take care of a few things. It's not like a CUD when you're just running and shooting forever. So that's a thing, but yeah, there's definitely improvement to do on the gameplay of the guns, because right now they are not friendly and they are like a bit crazy. So at some point, like, no way I'm taking a machine gun or like just an assault rifle starting to shoot full auto and I'm gonna end up like this in here, right? I'm gonna be able to keep it down. Fair. Oh, the SVD is nasty, honestly, this wipe. I love it. I honestly enjoy it. All right, let's work on that. Need to make progression. But yeah, no, honestly, the SVD, what a gun to add. Honestly, that's counterbalancing like the what you were saying for people having a lot of hours and everything. Well, the SVD, at least it's helping the teamies. Not it's cheap, it's cool to use, easy to get, love it. Dual side. Loud noise. All right, so with that, we should be pretty good with our parts. So I just flattened the top there. So just to remember, why am I doing all of this is because I want that to be sitting in there, and instead of being like flat on top here and welding that, which means if the weld breaks, everything is loose. Having that in there in the middle means that even before welding, I can turn that just by the force apply against each other. So that means the weld is not going to be the only thing preventing it from breaking. So there's going to be a mechanical force applied to that, and that's Awesome. That's like a really good way to do it. Just making sure that you're not counting only on the force or something like an additive, I guess, like just the weld, because that will not be the ideal scenario in there. So right now I'm just trying to sit it in place. That's okay, however, it's not sitting flush. So there you go. That's gonna be the idea right there. We're gonna fill everything with a lot of welds. I would love to try and get the center against the bottom there. So we're gonna take a look at this and see where the problem is. It's pretty much the corner that are a little bit rounded. So we're gonna remove it and just remove more material on each side in the center just to make sure it's sitting flat, because I really want that to sit flat against the bottom. So again, it's not only going to be the weld retaining it in place. We're really going to try and push like the part right against the bottom there, so there's no chance of having any plays in there. So yeah, let's just do that. So I'm gonna do that right here. So, there we go. Loud noise.
Feeling Sounds just joined the crew.
All right, the butt was not getting me. Hey, feelings on, let's go. What's up, man? Welcome by. You are the duel. That's awesome. Hey, so cool to have you there, guys. GG, that was so good. Honestly, we spent quite a few minutes talking about that with Hendrix. Honestly, that was good. Oh, you just got an ad break. Rip. Oh, I haven't heard the notice. Thank you for the follow also. Damn. And I haven't even seen if Lady L just came in, dropped a tier 3 and then went out, or if she did actually talk in the chat. No, she just said what's up and then never said anything again. Oh, that guy's a turbo user, I guess, because he's like, yeah. Well, I'm gonna keep working then. Easy, just as easy as that. Boom, boom, boom. What's going on? What's going on? Last night there was so many players. That was crazy, eh? That was just insane. Oh yeah, you're back. Let's go. Yeah, there was so many people, like we were all chasing. I need all of my raiders. Thank you, Hawk, for remembering me. I'm not a chat player. It's all good. It's all good. I'm not gonna cry. You're going to cry. But yeah, no, honestly, that was just insane. That was so good. Like I was telling Hendrix, like he killed me both time. We ran to you, like maybe 3 or 4 raids apart from each other, and basically like the first time I noticed the bus cap with the tequila helmet, and I was like, damn, what a Chad. And second time turning the corner right in front of him and having the helmet, like really it was this close to me, and I was like, fuck. And then I was like, yo, wait, another tequila helmet? No way. That's the same guy, I'm pretty sure. And boom, death screen, Hitman and Drix, and I was like, holy crap, let's go. So that was so good. Oh yeah, we did that little step, little progression. I also need to get some stuff done on street again, so we might be playing street, I don't know. We'll see tonight. Tonight's gonna be whatever it's gonna be. Maybe both reserve and a little bit of reserve and a little bit of street. That will be cool. All right, there we go. So I just punch again higher so I can line it up, because this one was getting down there. So now you can see I cannot clamp it back again, because now I just open a loose, but at least the side there, boop, they are really against each other. So yeah, we are pretty good on that. That's not going to spin, and we're gonna move to the workbench to start welding that, I guess. Either that or I need to figure out a way to hold it in place while being straight, cause otherwise that's gonna be hard to do. Let's see, because that will be that we will be lined up right now. So I need to hold it somewhere like that, but I'm not straight on that side there. This one needs to come up a little bit like that. I'm gonna remove a little bump right in the middle there, because I can see it and it's preventing me from getting that really flat. It's a little bit in an angle that we don't want, because if there is an angle, that means it's gonna force against the U-joint, and that's not good. Just finished actually, that's nice. Okay, was that for the amount of headshot? I haven't seen the entire message, because my chat is zoomed as fuck. He was molding from the amount of headshot before I'm at work tonight, so map rooms are all yours. Nice. No one in their right mind joining a tequila mascot on their fair. That's exactly what I was saying. I'm working on street, like, yeah, that's cool. I'll call Gluor and tell him you're pulling my ship down there tonight. Oh, that's all good. Glue is gonna be happy to see us. I think I do have to kill him. Do I have the quest? I'm not sure I have the quest yet to kill him. So, because I think there is. Gluor is my best, your BFF on my scav noise. I can't wait for the Halloween event. Holy shit, that's true, that's coming, right? That's gonna be intense. Hey, I haven't played the last one really, so can't wait for that one, because I feel like I'm gonna play it quite a lot. Loud noise. We're back there. So basically again, just test fitting that. If it looks straight, looks better, not perfect, but better. Yeah, definitely better. So we're gonna move to the small bench there. We're gonna try something, or maybe, no, maybe that's gonna happen right here. I just don't have enough land for the welder to reach in here. So we're gonna have to see what we're doing with that. In fact, I'm gonna spin it 180 degrees because I need to see that. I want to try another technique to put that in place today. So we're gonna, okay, bye. Didn't need that part anyway, you know, classic. There we go. Where did it fall? Where did it fall? Under the engine. Yep. Yeah, because if you want to see, guys, dude, this setup kick-ass. Hey, thank you, thank you. So if you want to see, this is where we're going. Yeah, sound, I haven't even showed you the money, but there we go. So in a few weeks, we're gonna be assembling that engine right here. So that's basically a LS, which is a cast iron for that one. So it's not a full aluminum one. Oh yeah, the pumpkin helmets, that's gonna be good. So this is the engine we're gonna put on the car, and the car itself is a Datsun 79 280ZX. So we're gonna have also a bunch of custom parts laying all around there. And yeah, front cam. There you go. And basically, this is the car. We pretty much have done a shitload of work on it. We're going from we basically removed most of the 79 mechanic in there, and we're replacing with a shitload of things, but like all the things for me needs to be somewhere around 2000 and more. So I just want everything to be fresh, new tech in there, in an old body, a vintage body. So that's the idea. We basically removed quite a lot of things involving also all these wires. So we have a 5-gallon bucket of wires. So that's worth quite a lot of weight that we save from the car. So we'll simplify the body loom. Everything in there has been moved to places where they're gonna be good to go. Really awesome piece of tech. And even when I'm talking suspension and stuff, we're going with crazy parts, just like, let me show you these kind of parts there. So this is like full custom made in the US. This is a really awesome kit. It's just looking so good. And basically this allows us to have so many adjustments. So we can move pretty much any pivot to a different position, which means full adjustability to compensate for the weight we're adding with that engine, with the power goal we're having. So we are aiming at 600 HP at the wheel, which means more or less 750 at the engine. With a turbo, that's gonna be technically something super easy to reach with those V8s. So for that, after that, we'll see. So far, I've been working on the car since July. Now we are on the good side where we're starting to really put back together a bunch of stuff. The steering column is really one of the biggest challenge I had so far on the car, and I knew it was going to be one because I decided to convert it from a standard power steering unit with like oil with a pump on the engine to a full electric one, which means it's now an electric motor inside the car right behind the steering wheel, and it's gonna be controlled with a control module that is emulating the speed you're going and everything. So that's gonna be awesome, and it's gonna be also tunable right on the dash with a knob, so you can make the steering wheel feel harder or smoother just with a knob on the dash. So everything, like what I'm thinking when doing the car is it better? Is it serviceable? If I need to replace something, can I do it easily? And is it giving me every possibilities I can have? If the answer is yes to everything, we're just sending it and doing it. So that's the idea so far. Dual side. All right, so now, with that said, we're gonna take a look at this, and I've bring a little something that usually you will use to make some construction stuff in your house. This little pole dance stuff there that I'm gonna clamp to the ceiling. Pom, 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 pom. There you go. And with that said, I'm gonna use a laser to basically have my line on there. So if I'm moving, in fact, the cam back a little bit, like so, doing that, doing this. Sorry for all the movement there, but you're gonna see it pretty well. One thing we're gonna use to center everything properly is gonna be a laser. That I just, in fact, I'm gonna put it in there. Can you see it a little bit there? Gonna head back to work, but have a great stream. It was good to talk to you. Hey, thank you. That was a really great chat this morning. Honestly, thank you for coming by. I dropped that follow, not really expecting it, but hoping for it. And I was like, oh, hopefully you won't think I'm mad and like adding him, like, oh, why did you kill me last night? Just like if it was not part of the game. Honestly, that was so great of you to jump in here, bring also a sound in there. So that's really awesome. Thank you guys. I really, really appreciate that. And you're welcome by anytime. Anytime if you want to see some progression on the project, ask question, your car is making a weird noise, anything, that's gonna be with great pleasure. All right, so I'm not right on there yet. So the idea here, I don't know if, like I said, I don't know if you can see it. I'm gonna try to show it to you properly. Can you see that red line on top of that? You can barely see it, but it's there. Basically, that's the laser I'm using right now, and what I'm gonna do is try to apply it and make it perfectly centered with the dot we have on top. So right there, in fact. So right now, that's giving me my center. I'm saying that, but like I can see that it needs also to line up at the back, right? And at the bottom, technically. There. So there, the line is going right into the middle of the shaft there, which means if I'm taking my little piece here, I should be able to just slide it right on top of the dot and being centered with my piece. Like that. And then if I was crazy, I could do something like this. Wait a sec. Wait for it. Oh. Wait, what? Well, okay, webcam. How did I break the cam with just turning off the light? Tell me that. Like the lens went. I'm trying that again. I want to see what's up with that. All right, if I'm just turning the main one. There you go, boom. Now you can see it. So with the laser, we are really able to, basically, that's a nice little lighting right there. So basically, we're really able to see exactly where the center of the shaft is and having our piece on top, because we really, really need that to line up. If it's not, like I said, it's gonna force against the system and it could eventually even damage the power steering unit, so the electric one, the really expensive part in there. So that's the thing. Also, what I can do, since this is a level, a laser level, I can also try to, and let me guess, it's not going to be in a great spot, right? All right, I need to bring that down almost to that, because in here I have, there's a piece in there that's really not great. Let me try to remove it. Ugh. No, that won't work. I just need to make space for the clamp. Let me do it. All right, either I go up or down. Am I able to go? No, I won't be able to go up there. Oh, there, yeah, probably that. There you go. But now I have to turn that all over again. So just gonna show it to you properly. So there you go. So now I have my laser on top and I can make sure it is leveled. First of all, I need to level my stuff down there. When it's flashing, is that it's not leveled, basically. Oh my god, that's such a pain in the ass. All right, laser are great, just hard to adjust. So I need to make sure that this here is leveled. And it seems like it is. All right, I'm cutting that freaking handguard there. It's always annoying. The magnet is not going through it. I'm tired of this shit. I'm just doing it. Hey, that cam is lagging now since it's low light situation right there. There we go. I'm tired of that. It's always in the place you need to put the freaking thing when putting something on a wall too. So there you go. Now I can slide that wherever I want. So I'm gonna take this line right there as a proper way to adjust it. And we can see we are pretty much level right there. Like, is it maybe just a tiny bit? There you go. Locking it. Just making sure we're not moving at all. There you go. Now I will be able to adjust the top section like so and like almost. That was too much. Millimeter by millimeter. Almost. Almost right on top, but I can compensate for that. I really want it to line up perfectly. There, boom. Everything's lining up, top is leveled, and on this side it seems pretty leveled. So this should be pretty much right in the spot. So we shouldn't have any dramas with that. I feel like maybe I need to push it just a touch like that, because I was not exactly having it level on that side. Now it moved a little bit to this side there. There we go. I'm gonna try to bring the welder up here because I really, really need that to work. But I don't think I have enough land for that. That's gonna be hard to do. Because the welder is limited and I don't have another plug on that side of the garage. So let's see. If I can make it work, that will be just so great. come on. Oh, the cable just got stuck in the wheel. All right. There we go. So that's the maximum I can go there with that being plugged. Opening the gas, just testing. No, I won't have enough. Oh, maybe. Oh my God, that's gonna be so flush. I'm going through the entire garage to do that. If I can just plug it right there. No, I moved it. Shit. Because of that. I mean, we can replace that into its spot. Just need to make sure I'm having that. That's a ground. To be fair, that's a ground. Is it still fitting in that side? That, if I'm measuring just for fun, about 15 mils. About 15 mils, so we are pretty much right there. Just seems like it's sliding a little bit. That. Yep, that seems straight. All right, let's try it. Just tack welding it. A little bit of wire. That. All right, ready guys? We're doing it. It's happening. Gotta make sure we have a clean edge there, a clean wire. Oh yeah, and I wanted to reduce also the amount of gas we're getting in there. There we go. Just a tiny bit. All right. I never thought I will be able to weld up here. Oh no, I did move it, right? Yeah, it moved again. And it's not the laser, but everything's still centered. That's so flush. All right, sending that. There we go. Can I go on the other side? It's a challenge just to flip from one side to the other. There we go. There we go. All right, we're tack welded. Now we're gonna be able to do that properly on the little bench. Whew. That's rough. But that part is really super important, so that's why I took all that time to do that. Now I can go back and try to turn the light on again, see something, break the cam. Hey, the cam did work. It just stayed in there, that's good. Well done, little cam. All right, so now that we're done with that, I'm saying that. I wonder if it didn't move with the heat. It did move. Shit. The heat is a pain in the ass, I tell you that. Little shitter. All right, so I'm gonna put that on the side, but it did move a little bit, so we're gonna have to take care of that. That here, that there. Let's do that. This. So basically now what I'm gonna do is just try to smash it back to look straight. So right in here, gonna remove the helmet, put that on the side because we're gonna need it in just a few seconds. But basically we can see like when we did that one, it pushed it on the other side. So now that we're at least tack welded, I can just go and try to smash it back and break the weld just like I did. But at least now it looks straight. So see, that's the kind of weld you don't want. It didn't penetrate properly. So now we're gonna make sure we are putting a lot of heat on that. There you go. That's too much, I guess. We're gonna make sure we are basically, yeah, that one. Like that, there's still something there. I'm trying something. That seems pretty good. I don't see any wobble in there. All right, I think we're ready to sand that. I think we're good now. Because at least the tack weld that's still in there is holding it in place properly. So we're gonna be able to use that for us. That, like I said, at least it's also maintained from both sides, so front cam. There you go. Let's bring that here. Like that, like so. Let's make sure we're not in the way of the welding gear. Like that. I'm gonna bring you down there. Ow, that was my finger. Dual side. There you go. I'm gonna spin the screen again. Put that there. And we're gonna clamp that, making sure it's not going anywhere, because that will take. All right, you're gonna stay in there, right? Oh, and then we have to also weld the little part at the back here. Ah, come on, just clamp in place. I just want you to stay in there. But yeah, like that. Easy, see? That's super easy. Oh, let's do that. Now everything is in place. Let's put the welding gloves, cause that one now is going to be intense. Welder back on. Shitload of wire, and we're gonna melt the shit out of it. This time, this one. Question, so I am to pick the sound. Do I need to find it online or on YouTube? Ideally, or if you have oh my god, it's happening! Wait. All right, so ideally you have to find it online or on YouTube or whatever. YouTube, you can always download stuff, so it's no big deal for me. I don't care. And like with that said, just send it to me with a word. Also pick a word you want to use with that sound. So send it to me on Discord. I don't know if you have me on Discord, not sure yet. Laughing in gifs. And so basically, yeah, just send it to me and I'm gonna add it probably on lunchtime if it's done this morning. So you're gonna have it already this afternoon. So a word, a link to the sound, I'm gonna figure it out from there. All right, guys, we're ready. We're welding that shit. Point of view is okay tier. Top tier now. Let's go. With a top tier weld, we're gonna keep going on this side. There you go. And we're gonna go from bottom to top because that's how I love to do it. If the garage is catching on fire, that's gonna be my bad. That one's looking neat. I'm gonna do the same on the other side, but I'm gonna spin it first. One thing I'm not sure is if, oh, there was a bleed there. If I'm putting too much heat on it, what's going on, what's happening. Like I feel like I know some material are not happy when putting too much heat through them, but these hardened steel, I mean, I can't see how you could go with too much. We're having a really great color at the back there, that's cool. Do I need to worry? Fuck. All right, let's go. There we go. That's a pretty nice one. Just going to cut the edge there. I'm gonna try with going from top to bottom. Feel like I'm not having enough wire feed, so I'm gonna boost it a little bit until we're pretty much done, because I might do a second pass on it. Go. I really want to make sure we're okay with that one. Do I see a new message on Discord? Might not be you yet, because I know someone was writing to me earlier, but it feels like it. All right, we're pretty much there. That seems pretty strong, to be fair. We might have to clean it a little bit. Hopefully it's still going to the right place inside the part we need it to go, but we left a little bit of space there, so should be good. We're gonna try to clean that here. That's not good at all. I'm hoping it didn't penetrate at all, so it's gonna be removable. Come on. I'm not good with dexterity this morning. No, that's too heavy, so we're gonna have to buff that. But yeah, that's good. We're okay with that. I'm gonna re-weld that one right while we're here, just because it makes sense to do it now. So let's do that. Then we're gonna let it cool down a little bit. Because that thing is hot as fuck. All right, there. Like honestly, if someone is waiting long enough, he's gonna have enough point. Oh, come on, man. He's gonna have enough point to redeem so many sounds, and that's gonna be like awesome and maybe awful at the same time for me. Who knows? And that's gonna be funny. That's the important part of it. All right, that's holding. Yep. Let's just do that. Let's just do this. All right, gonna weld that. Gonna remove the big chunk out there, and we're gonna be removing, just re-welding that little part there. So we still got a little bit of a oily weld, but it seems better, so yeah. There we go. I'm just going to spin it on itself. Come on. Just need you to work like this, like that. That's okay. All right. How much do we have left? Almost nothing. There we go. Oh, it did a little bubble there. No. Is it a good idea to do another pass? No, I'm gonna buff it. That's it. Not a bad weld, not a great one. Just enough for what we need there. All right. We're gonna have to clean everything else then. Whew. That's gonna be hot to handle, but since we have to, I'm gonna grab it and we're gonna just reach for what we need. Let me try to wash the fact that it's a bit dusty on it. My hair are... No, of course not, because you definitely don't want to make 110% sure you're picking the right sound, right? Like there's no chance of doing that. And it's definitely not chaotic doing that, right? All right, there we go. So we have to remove that little bubble on the side there. That's not good. Oh, and by the way, just to make sure it's not rusting, like over time, I'm also going to grease the entire shaft before the final assembly there, so that's gonna help quite a lot. I'm happy when I see that it melted at this point there, because that means we did put a lot of heat in there, and like the welds are really looking strong. I'm really happy with how it's looking right now. It looks really straight. And so that means it should fit right on top here, even though it's not clean, so it won't. It should at some point fit right in there. I'm gonna try it anyway. Yeah, I need to clean it. Or maybe it did expand with the heat, so exactly what I wanted to do, of course. Smash the edge of it. All right, there. Oh my god, I found a version of my sound that slaps. Oh, so you already had a sound in mind and now you found another version that is worth it? Damn. Stonk. That one, how are we going to clean that? Maybe right here on the bench, but with our awesome pad over here. Let me grab that. So we're going to use that and just go light on it because I really want to be able to handle it. Come on. There we go. I'm gonna remove a glove. It's gonna be easier. I thought about painting that shaft too, but at the same time I don't want to be painting where the bearing's gonna have contact, because that could mean wearing out from paint dust or getting debris even more inside the bearing surface, the ball bearing. So yeah, I'm gonna try to maybe just grease it and send it inside there, so that means the grease will protect from water too at the same time, if any water was to get inside there. All right, so we're gonna try to buff that kind of stuff there, so let's go. Loud noise. There we go. So that seems really clean now. Let's take a picture, because I was told that I need to do more Instagram posts. So hey, let's take a picture for later on when I'm gonna be catch up with the project. Oh, I don't have my cell phone. RIP. Well, picture is gonna be for later. Hey, hey, hey. All right, so in here, that seems pretty good. We're gonna test fit that again and see if it's going in there. I'm gonna put the gloves back because it's still so freaking hot. So honestly, like, come on. That's some really good welds. I'm trusting that to hold the steering wheel in place, right? Like maybe I could even put some more there, but it's really, really well blended all together there. So that's awesome. And now if I'm trying that in here, it should fit. The main word being it should. Hello? Sir, please. Since it's hot, the metal might have expanded too much for now. Yep, seems like it. What are you catching, or what are you catching on? Gonna grab that small belt sander for that one. That is a little bit broken on the edge. Gonna do that, gonna do this. That, boom, and loud noise. Loud noise. All right, so if it's not working just yet, we're gonna wait a little bit for it to cool down. Yeah, I think it just did expand a little bit too much. Either that or when it fell on the ground, it managed to damage it a little bit. Oh, there you go. Oh yeah, that, by the way, front cam. Always take care of these when you're working in a garage. I've been using rotative tool since the beginning of the stream, and that's a really no-go for the OSHA. So need to take care of that. So now I just hide them this way. I should be safe to use the buffer again. Dual side. All right, so we're almost through there. So let's just give it a little help. There you go. Boom, sitting right in place. Damn, let's go. That's good. That's really, really good. So that's gonna be, this shaft's gonna get out of the car. This one's gonna be merged to the steering rack. So we're really close to having a full working steering column. So that will actually like put the movement to turn the wheels. So from there, I'm gonna just mark where I need to notch the piece there, cause basically I need to just cut a little notch so the bolt's gonna go through that. So let me try to find something like a pick, or is it going to work that? Maybe, because I just need to make something obvious that I'm gonna be able to make a V on it. There you go. So with that, I'm gonna be able to put the bolt through there. So let's remove it. There you go. Can I find, I think I see it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it, but I'm gonna make sure again, because that will suck if it was not. I hope it's gonna be easier to put through once the welds are going to be, once everything's gonna be cooled down. But yeah. All right, there you go. Oh, let me grab something that might. Oh yeah, I have some. I know what I'm gonna use. That. That right there. That's perfect. So I'm gonna use that to basically. Yep, I can see it. Right, so just that notch might be enough. So we're gonna test fit it. Voice. All right, so just that notch might be enough. We're gonna test fit that inside there, just making sure. But yeah, basically, as you can see, it's just to make a U shape in there so that the bolt's gonna be sitting right in there. I'm gonna try, it's right on the ground here. So basically the idea is that the bolt is locking through that. We might have to make it even a little bit bigger, but we'll see. So that. So basically we're putting that on the right side, the bolt side. Like this. And I can already tell you we're gonna have to make it bigger and a little bit more towards that. Like it's deep enough, just not wide enough. So that, let me grab back the buffer. We're gonna keep going. Loud noise. Right, so that one should be good now. So if I'm putting that back, it's not straight, so maybe it won't be good, but we'll see. It seems pretty good. I'm gonna test that with that, and I can go and thread on the other side there. That's good. So with that said, I shouldn't be able to remove it now. Yep, that's the only play we have. So once it's gonna be sitting in place, it won't be able to get anywhere. So that's awesome, that's working. So with that said, now what will be the plan? It will be to take a look to the last piece we have to do. So it's starting to be colder. Yeah, kind of, still pretty hot. It's hot, it's not terrible, but it's quite hot still. So I'm gonna be removing the bolt. And we're gonna move to assembling the shaft itself, like that, like this. So the half shaft should be able to come all together now, and the last piece we need to weld in there is gonna lock everything together. So we need to make sure everything is good before welding that last piece there. So basically, front cam. We did that yesterday, so we went on and did that piece here, painted it. It's looking gorgeous this morning. It's really looking good. Both bearings are working really well. So we have ball bearing on both ends, and they are going to be the carrier for the half shaft we just finished. So we can go on and put that through there. I'm gonna need that piece that fell to the ground, and we're gonna make sure. Yeah, maybe we should be just cleaning up those pieces there, because we are on one of the final moment where we're gonna be installing everything for good. Well, not really. Let's not go too fast. There's gonna be a bunch of in and out from the car, like inside the car and everything again. But for that part here, we are getting close to the end there. Like, I feel like what I'm gonna do is assemble it one time, and just before welding everything, I'm gonna disassemble it one last time and grease everything, make sure everything is good, everything is in place one final time, and then go ahead and yeah, basically make sure that everything just isn't going anywhere. Do I still have some some towels in here? Hello? They were, oh, they are right under the gloves there. I was like, they were there yesterday, and I don't remember taking them somewhere else. They are pretty much done though, so. But yeah, so I'm gonna be cleaning up that part there. Then with the half shaft, I'm gonna be reassembling everything. And like I said, yeah, we're gonna move from there and just make sure one final time before welding everything, because the last piece gonna prevent us from basically disassembling our entire assembly there, which is not great. I would love to find another way, like another workaround, but I just can't find one. So like, I've been thinking of it, and there's just no way we can manage to do that without sealing it at all. So yeah, but so far I'm happy, because both spring are working, both bearing are working, everything is in there like it's supposed to be. We're basically using the same concept Nissan had done for the car, but basically putting that into like a more recent piece of tech. So it's not gonna be assuming as much load as it was with Nissan. It will be just sitting in top there. It's gonna be just like doing the little part of job we couldn't manage to do otherwise. So this is supposed to slip right on top here, yes. And like you see, this is going to be our final assembly there. So we're gonna put back the spring and stuff. First of all, I'm gonna grab them and wash them, because they were sitting on the bench when we were cutting stuff. So they are not looking good right now. So let me bring them up here. And then we're gonna move to the workbench on the vice grip and reattach everything together. So yeah, I'm really trying to make everything clean before we're going on and locking everything up now, because we're gonna be putting a lot of things back in the car right now. That's cool. The details are important, right? So that's what we're doing right now. There you go. That's it. putting one washer on top, then a spring, then a washer again, then moving on to the bench. So we're gonna put that here, bring the camera first. Oh yeah, I still have that. At least I didn't forget to turn it off, but I just saw the pole in here and I was like, yo, who you? So that's gonna be the time again where I'm trying to put the C-clip on. So you have seen that a bunch of times yesterday, but that's just part of the doing everything like 3, 4, 5 times. But yeah, dual side. There you go, so vice grip there, like that. And basically, I'm gonna be grabbing the plier for that. And I'm gonna try to put that back again on top of everything. So first of all, we're gonna do that. And then that's gonna be the fun part. I'm gonna need the glove because it's still just a touch too hot to be fun to touch. So let's take a glove to push on that. There we go. There. From there, that's where the fun starts. Moving that C-clip on top there is always something. I don't know how I'm gonna do that just yet. Can I not? Yeah. Come on. It's hard to put the back in place, in fact. Oh, might have just got it. I'm gonna try that. We're getting better at this, I guess, with time. Ah, shit, it just fell off. Never mind, we're not getting better at this with time. Let's try to replace that a little bit. Alright, so I feel like the grip is not, the vice grip was not open wide enough for us to have the play. Alright, please just go into your spot, sir. Ugh. All right, that's hard on the hands, to be fair. I wonder if there will be a better technique for that. Like, I feel like I was doing something different yesterday that was working better, but I can't remember what. Because basically there's not a ton of things I can do, right? I think I was exactly saying the same thing, that I was missing like one hand to do it properly. So I don't want to be opening that up too much. Come on. Shit. What was I doing yesterday that was working? I don't know. I don't remember. I thought I just did something like that. Pushed it through. That I was able to do it myself. And started that. And then went on the bench. Maybe that's what I did, to be fair. Yep, that will make sense. Even though it's hard on the hand, they are never fun. Gosh, they are never fun. Are you there yet? Not quite, right? Fuck. Come on. Oh, maybe like that. Pressing against that. That will make sense. Come on. I'm not having fun. This is not cool. There you go. Like that. No, it just fell out of it. So as you can see, or cannot really see, I'm having a lot of fun trying to press that in place. So I was saying I'm gonna disassemble that one last time. I hope it's gonna be the last time after that, cause really not fun right now. Because basically I need everything to go down to its place. Then I'm allowed to open the C-clip, and then I need to apply a lot of pressure on everything to make sure everything's going to its place. And then from there, I will need to go on the vice grip and push everything, and I just released it again. So I feel like yesterday I didn't have to put as much pressure as this to hold it in place. So that's rough. The Datsun's being rough with me this morning. Maybe I'm just weak. That's it. This morning I'm just weaker than yesterday. Oh, we might get it there. Yeah. Whew. Well, that is rough. It won't move, I can tell you that. Come on. Just want to close it properly. There you go, and now I'm gonna take a small plier and just close the edge on it. Front cam. There you go. So I'm just going to take little pliers, make sure it's closed properly. There you go. So that's gonna be our half shaft there. So Don't think it's perfectly straight. I can see a little wobble, so we're hoping it's not going to be a problem. Shouldn't be too bad, but if we feel it in the car, we're gonna have to address that. That means we might have to revisit that later on, but for now we're gonna have something working, like a steering column that's going right through there. The idea from now is gonna be pretty simple. We're gonna put that on top here, in fact not on that side but on that side, and we're gonna let it slip through that as much as it wants to. We're gonna apply that plate to the firewall. Then we're just going to have to push that back up there to probably somewhere around like this, and that's gonna be the output where the half shaft from Fiat is going to plug outside of the car. So we're almost there, guys. I wonder if I could reuse part of that to seal this part here. That would be so good. Well, yeah, so basically we're pretty much there. This is what is supposed to happen, just that spinning freely there. So we'll see, and yeah, we're not exactly straight. It's not hitting anything, it's getting just close to. So we'll see how it ends up. Yeah, it should be something like that. Hey yo, je vais aller nourrir les chevaux ce midi, je vais leur mettre à manger sur le retour ou pas. Oui! Oui! So I'm gonna go and run. Je vais juste passer droit dans ce cas-là un peu sur le stream. Oui! Do it! Same as usual. Gros freaking café infusé à froid, pumpkin spice, puis wrap matin du travailleur saucisse. Let's go. Elle écrit avant d'attendre le stream. OK, bye! Oh, the perfect girlfriend, let's go! She's awesome. I love her. She's gonna bring me food for my tummy. En effet, on sait jamais. Fair. All right. So let's keep moving, guys. We have a bit of spare time this morning. Let's go. En effet. OK, bye. À tantôt. She's the best, I tell you. She's the best. All right. Oh my God, she's gonna bring me coffee. Oh. She knows how to gain my heart. 'Cause I have an addiction to feed. Oh, that's lovely. I want that little rubber pad there. There you go. I'm not spanking myself, by the way. Just doing what I need to do to remove the dust. All right. Loud noise. There was just a few little metal things in there, so I just removed them. Now we're gonna try to put that inside the car and see how it's doing. So let's just do that first, and yeah. In fact, I could just put the plate first and then slip that on top there, I think. Am I going to be able to? Let's try it, we'll see. We'll see. So there, dual side. All right, I don't know if I have the reach to get inside there, because I think the car is higher than last time, but we'll try. It should be good, So we're gonna try that. That one of the screw. Which one's the longest, because there's a difference and it's changing everything. I think that one is. I'm gonna start with the bottom one then. Up there, so you can see that I'm filling that hole with that little plate and I cannot reach that, so I'm gonna have to bring the car down just a little. I'm gonna tell her your message because I just heard the door close from the house, so she won't see it. But yes, she is. She's amazing, you're amazing, everyone in here is amazing, okay? Telling you that, guys. I should be good now. Let's climb that and reach the last, like the closest safety point there. Hopefully there's still one left. Fair. Good point. Forgot about him. I said everyone in here now, and he's not. So, you know, the point is still valid. Let's now plug it for real. That and that. Where's the second screw? Oh, it's there. Cool. So that one, I don't know which one it is, so we're gonna just try it first of all. There. And then that. And then that. There. And I'm still needing to undo the little silicone that's been done on top of two of the other holes. Right now, that's holding in place, and that's what's matter. All right, now let's try to put our half shaft in there. All right, I will need to put the half shaft in there first. Yay! So you guys will see me remove that plate again, because the part is really hitting on that power steering unit. The second bolt is there, I guess. Is that the one? I feel like I heard it, but it didn't hit the ground. I can't find it. That's one. I don't know where the second bolt went. Nice. Not in there. Up. Now I'm gonna put the half shaft on top here. Like so. And then I'm gonna move that right in here. And that's the hardest part, because now I need to hold it in place. That's gonna be rough. Let me grab that. Oh, that's what this is for. Makes sense. There's actually a metal tab I just saw in there that's helping you put it in place, which is pretty awesome, to be fair. Did I throw the bolt on the other side by mistake, like without noticing, and it went to the ground? No, it didn't. What the heck? I've lost a screw and I don't know how. It's not there, it's not there. But we can see that. Oh, did you miss absolutely everything because the cam was not plugged? There. That's what we were expecting to get. Just a tiny piece of metal getting out of the engine bay, into the engine bay, I mean. And basically, that's gonna give us a steering wheel. All right, so if the bolt's not over there, it's probably not that far in here, right? I just don't have a flashlight right now. Since I don't have my cell phone, I probably have one in the toolbox. But you know what, I'm lazy AF, so I'm not looking there. Oh, just found it. It fell on some cable on just under it. Wasn't expecting that to stay in there. Right, let me try to bolt that in place. So yep, there we go. And then that's where the shit show's gonna start. Yep. Basically that's it, but we might have to put that plate a little bit to the side. We're not exactly lining up, but this is basically how it will be in there. So let me grab the half shaft from Fiat. That is now somewhere I don't know. I throw that somewhere else. Oh, where did I put that? How come I can lose a part just like that? Like magic happens. I didn't put that here. I don't think it's on the workbench over there. We did test fit it a couple of times here. That's how you can tell I'm either tired or hungry. Oh, it's there. There you go. So we're gonna put that inside the car. You can see just left to the red part there. I'm gonna try to show it even better. Yep, so basically this needs to connect to that. And that's what we're going to test right now. Hopla. Hello there. So this is our output from the steering column. So we're gonna use that for here. And basically we should be able to just throw that on top here. So we have that. And now if I'm getting inside there with the telescopic part of it, we should be able to push that. Oh, that's gonna be hard, I think. Well, I'm losing my pants, damn. Hot. That's not the ideal thing happening there. that might make it work. There you go. All right, so that's the first time it ever gets connected, and then we're gonna be able to play with that to know exactly where it needs to be. But basically, see, I don't know if you can see it, but look at this. Look at the elbow here, and I'm gonna try to show it to you. Can you see that rod? Yeah, you can. Steering. And it's not clamped properly in place. So right now, just a test of concept, but so far, so good. Like, we're gonna have to clamp that pretty well, but so far, so freaking good. So the engine's gonna sit right on top here. Hopefully, the oil pan is gonna be perfect in there. Hopefully, honestly, I don't want the oil pan, but it should be like it's gonna be, this is almost the front of the engine right there, so it should be the really thin part over here, so we should be good with that. I will just have love this here to have a little bit more angle on it, but like that's not something we control, so that might be an issue with the engine, and that's gonna be something we're gonna find out later on. But yeah, so honestly, if everything's sitting like this in the end, that's gonna be perfect. Like I said, I feel like we're gonna have to push that plate a little bit to the left side. We're not lining up with the power steering right now, so we're gonna have to move that just a tiny bit, but that should be good. It shouldn't matter too much. Would have been a case of putting the bracket on top a bit, offset it to one side against the other. So yeah, but power, we have steering right now. We have something moving in here with the custom shaft and everything. So that's a win. That's a solid win. Yep. I can't believe, like, I'm looking at it and I'm like, wow. All right, let me look inside the car, how it looks like, because I want to see if we're really far from the power steering unit or not, because that's going to be a big matter. Oh, about one finger, basically. So we just need to put that around there, I will say. Does it still make sense? Inside here, yes it does. That's even perfect. I cannot ask for more than that. The angle is even better with that. Hey, honestly guys, I wonder if one of the next step is not going to be to sit the engine in place just to look at it and see if we are running straight into an issue with that. Just making sure, you know, because if we do, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Honestly, I'm just looking at it right now, and I'm like, if basically that piece here, like that junction, that universal joint is in the way of the engine, I just don't know what I can do with that. Oh yeah, one thing we need to do before that though is to make sure we have basically the same angle. I think it's gonna go further down because I want it to be in the same angle as the shaft there. So let me grab my little tool here. So we're gonna do that, in fact. Front cam. That's the thing. I should have used that when I was putting on the vice grip my tool, because I could have done a 90 degrees, a perfect 90 degrees with that. So anyways, that I'm gonna put that inside the car, then we're gonna adjust to the same angle the other side here. So dual side. Dual side. I'm just going to put that in there and see. I'm just trying to look at it. I have a 20 degrees angle here, but I don't feel like it's the real one, the real final one. Maybe it is. If it is, that means I'm maybe running into a problem there. Maybe I'm gonna regret to have a cut. If this is 20 and this is giving me something less, like that much, that means it's gonna be creating a problem, right? Trying to think out loud again. We might not be done with that power steering thing. Telling you that. Or I'm just going to push it to make sure I get that angle. I just don't know if I can. Alright, that wasn't planned. Just did a stupid thing. Because that's 20 degrees, 20.2. And I got like 16 down there. So we have a 4-degree difference between the way the shaft is going up and the way, if it's connecting like this, it means I'm gonna be not aligned properly. So, but that means I can probably, sorry, I'm really thinking out loud right now. Just wait a sec. If I'm spacing that, I could be running that lower and it will adjust the angle. Few washers in here and that will work. Okay, yeah. So that was the plan at the start, and it's still a good plan. Rotating that towards the bottom. All right, so I'm gonna be able to adjust the angle right in there, and maybe even like, you know, the little link we have in there should be good. So this means if I'm going in here, and I'm doing that. Right now we are at like something around 45 degrees. I'm gonna be rotating the entire thing in here just so I'm getting close to the same output angle as there. So everything here is gonna go lower and it's gonna be the two universal joint working in the same kind of direction right there. So let me grab the tools and I'm gonna do that because that might be the clearance we need, even though we're not even sure we need it. I'm just saying it might be exactly what we need to do in there to make sure everything's gonna work perfectly. So yeah, let's go. Hopla. That's too big. I remember every time I'm like searching for which one it is because I know it's one I'm never using. Hey, there you go. And I'm gonna need a 14 mil key in there. Ugh. You are a 14 mil. Let's go. So I'm just going to lose that. I'm just trying to make sure that we're gonna have a pretty accurate thing in there. So yeah. Ooh. I should have taken a ratchet, I guess. And that's the one I have a gap in it, so I might be trying something with that. But yeah, for those who don't know, basically it is a really good idea to check your angle when doing something custom with universal joint. Just like when putting a transmission and having already a drive shaft thing that we're going to do, it's important that the flange on both ends are within a certain tolerance in terms of angle, just because if you're not doing that, you're basically running into problem later on, or you're gonna wear out bearings and stuff inside the differential or the transmission or both, because basically it's applying a pressure long term that is going to go through the bearings. The closer the angle, the better it is, and here we're supposed to have pretty much the adjustability we want, because we just need to rotate it, and then we're gonna make a bracket at some point just to lock it in place. I just feel like it's not really the best way right now. Let me grab a ratchet with a 14 mil, because right now it's taking forever and I don't like that. Work smart, not hard. There we go. Oh, I don't have coffee anymore. So we're gonna try to adjust everything to match basically that shaft we did here, because this is the one we don't want to put stress on, and also it's the one from Datsun, so that's the angle it was supposed to be. So we're gonna try to do spacers for the inside for the Subaru part and stuff, so that should help it. Oops. Ow, that was my finger. There we go. So that one should be good to go. So right now I'm just going to try to get back to where I was. There you go. And therefore, oh, that was grease. I should be able to, I might be better to release that first, just because I don't want it to force against anything. Ow. Tired of hitting myself. And there we're running into another problem. All right, we're gonna use the spacer for that. I'm telling you, we're not done yet with all this. Where did I put the Allen key? There it is. I'm thinking of running a longer stream this afternoon. This morning, and maybe take the afternoon off to work on extra life stuff. So I'm just telling you right now, I'm really thinking about that. So I might be eating in your face, okay? Like when the girlfriend's gonna be back, I might go ahead and just take the food and keep going. Because after that I have a website to do, a freaking website to design. Because I want to try something. The most Canadian thing, Tim Hortons. Because basically I'm not taking a breakfast in the morning, so we're usually eating eggs and toast and stuff like that at lunch break. and because we're weird, and yeah, so that's not common here doing that. We're basically living on 2 meals per day, and that's due to the fact that most of our time we're in front of a computer. Well, not really for me anymore, but we were always in front of a computer and everything, and we were getting fat. So we're trying to like go with what the body needs, which mean we don't need as much calories as most of the people, because we're not moving that much. Yeah, honestly it is. So I'm gonna get basically something like a breakfast burrito, I think you call them, where I have like eggs, sausage, potato, all in one with a super lovely sauce in there. So yeah. All right, so basically at the back here, part of that rod thing is hitting. So I'm gonna be adding the spacers that were coming with the kit and hoping it's gonna be enough to prevent that. So let's go. I'm gonna do that, put them in there, remove the half shaft because it's just adding weight and not helping me at all. There we go. Doing that, doing this. And I'm gonna try to pop the cover in there. Oh yes, un bon wrap du travailleur. Saucisse, oh fuck yeah. Val knows what I'm talking about, and she's like, oh. But the dirty part of it is that I had already one this weekend, and I'm just like, yeah, screw that. I'm taking another one today. Girlfriend had to go outside, well, bring coffee and food. Easy. She has to take care of the horses this lunch break, so why the hell not? Just like the beer last night, I deserve it. Worst way to think, but it feels good. All right, we're almost there, gang. Let me just remove the caps and everything. We're gonna go through that. We're gonna be basically pulling out like this the entire rack. I'm gonna keep them from their good sides. We're gonna be adding these spacers at the bottom here, helping us get clearance in there. And do the same on here. And that should work. Yes, it will. So I'm gonna do that, and we're gonna pop that here, and we're gonna spin that. So I'm gonna try to put that into a good angle and grab a flat screwdriver right there. And then we're gonna move everything around, making sure everything's clamping properly. It's not the greatest position to work on, just telling you that, if you wanted to know. That one's fitting tight, which is good, but it's gonna be a pain in the ass at the same time. There you go. Now it's out, like so, just like that one. That one's going away. Stay there, son. You don't have to ready to move like that. You can see how that's gonna help us with clearance, right? Like if right now I'm putting that on top, I'm at 21, 12, and we were saying 16. I just have to make sure this is centered. So wait a sec, because I have a bushing not doing the right thing there. So I'm better to adjust that right away before even trying to do anything in here. See, for 1 degrees, I will be okay with it, but might as well try to do that properly right now. See, that's gonna be something that's gonna change quite a lot of things. We should still be able to fit that, hopefully. 16 and a half, I'm okay with that. Pretty close to everything. Ugh. My legs, my poor little legs. So we're gonna keep that in place. And that. I'm gonna go like that. And then we're gonna start adding everything back again. Right. Ow. Hey, Billbuck. I am the engine now. Look at me. You have no power over here. I was born in the oil, molded by the fire. I am the horsepower. There. There. All right, let's go and thread some knits. Comment ça va aujourd'hui, Lord Billbuck? How you doing, good sir? I don't even have nuts and it's clamping, which is cool. All right, there it goes. It stopped because it got loose. We can see how it's playing on the angle there. But I think we're gonna be pretty good with that. I was forged in the misfire, oof. Oof. But fair. Ça va, client ont presque échappé un chariot élévateur en bas d'un dock. Un client? Bien. Pourquoi le client il s'occupait de ça? C'est à eux de s'occuper de ça ou c'est des clients qui n'ont pas fait ce qu'ils étaient supposés de faire? My God, people these days, they're crazy. Casual thing, throwing it, a forklift down the dock. I guess it's a charging dock, not for boats or anything. Now I need to make sure the gap is closing on both sides. Need to clamp everything properly. Oh, okay, oh, cool. So he's not really forklift certified, right? That's kind of the best meme, the forklift certified things. There we go. So basically right now I'm just making sure we're closing it and having the bushing clamped properly everywhere. There we go. So that it won't move at all. And if I'm looking here, well, we're doing pretty good with the angle. Tiny bit of a difference from what we have inside, but pretty much there. And honestly, that's something I should have looked at before. Now I'm thinking about it, just because that means if we're having fitment issue right now, it will be due to that, since we just changed that. And that's not great. Boom. So we are less than a degrees of difference. Que j'ai fait un autre client qui a déjà oublié une machine dans un cale sèche avant de la remplir. Oh my god. Oh my god, people. All right, there we go, guys. So now we should have something really strong there. We should be able to put that on top there. Not like this, but more like that. There you go. Pump, 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 pump. And there. Yay, it's still fitting. So the idea with that is that it should apply less pressure to the link, working in the same direction like that. Then it will have, now we need to fix everything, of course, because that's probably going to be more like this. But also it moved that so far down, I'm pretty sure now we won't have any problem with the oil pan and stuff. Or at least it should help quite a lot. So that's done. That's pretty good. So we're gonna have to move inside and see what we are missing here. Like I said, I feel like that plate right there, we're gonna even gain a little bit more clearance, because we're gonna have to move it like half an inch to 3/4 to the left side. So basically that's because looking at it right now, this here when everything is clamped down there is not lining up with the power steering. So we're gonna adjust the angle of the power steering first, I guess, and then after that we're gonna have to offset everything, well, offset that shaft here to the right side a little bit just to align with the power steering unit. So everything's gonna be on the same angle from the steering wheel shaft to the half shaft here. Then we're moving with two U-joint like this, and we're getting pretty much the same angle here, which means this is the perfect setup to make everything work perfectly. So we should be good. We shouldn't have too much play in here, which is awesome. So yeah, and once this is done, we need to replace the inner tie rod if possible. I'm hoping everything's gonna work on that too, and we're gonna be done with that steering wheel setups for now until we have to fix everything inside. But yeah, so look at it. Look at it. If that's not working, I don't know what that is. That's really awesome, to be fair. And I think, no, never mind. I would say I think I could remove one spacer, but we are pretty much a millimeter away from the subframe and like the cross member and the steering rack on this side there. So that's really a tight fitment, but it is working. So we love that. Gonna have to think also about a bracket to hold everything in place. I just don't want it to be able to spin on itself. Shouldn't be, but like it's super clamped, but since everything is smooth, a good hit on the racetrack could manage to do something bad in there. So we're gonna have to look at this. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do for that. Maybe a bracket coming from here to that mounting point there, both sides or one side, I don't know yet. We're gonna have to think about this. Or even the top here, just having a little bracket getting down there and holding it, which means once this is clamped down, it will prevent any movement like from happening in there, and that will, it's one piece altogether, so that will work. But yeah, still have to think about this kind of stuff, but really happy with the results so far. So we're gonna move inside and take a look on how everything's fitting in there, and if we need to basically move that to the side. If we do, I'm gonna change the way it's mounted right now. We're gonna probably throw some holes in there and basically go ahead and just use bolts with M6 threaded rivet, so it's gonna be easier for us to put together. Yeah, really happy, honestly. I'm looking at it and I'm like, yeah, finally it's happening. Because if we're not doing what I'm talking about and making the angle work, I'm gonna be really sad, because that means I would have need to keep that here. Let me show you. Front cam. So basically we cut that little U-joint here from Subaru. That was the part merging with the power steering unit, and we just want to weld this part that we are missing in here to the half shaft we did, but the difference in angle could have been compensated with that. So yeah, I don't want to have any difference, because if I don't, what's going to happen is that the shaft is going to try to do that if we don't have a joint in there. So that's what the U-joint is preventing. So we really need to make everything straight, because yeah, if it's not the case, well, this is worth quite a lot, and I'm gonna have to modify everything back again. Like that, at least that will be doable. Oh shit, oh shit. I thought you had it, and that's why you were asking earlier. So you already like did the shopping for the sound before even having the points. That's a dangerous way to live. That's how you're getting depth and stuff. Damn. Wild. Oh shit. So that means like in just a few, yeah, that's what I mean. Like you basically try to buy, well, not buy, but you know, it's just like saying, oh, I almost have $100 to spend. I'm gonna go look into $100 and more store just to try to find something. And like that's temptation to get debt and like be like, yeah, I know I was saying $100, but what is the difference between 100 and 150? Like, come on, basically the same, right? All right, so that in here, then it's gonna move up there, and we're gonna do that. All right, let me remove the end here. I just wanna see what's going on in there. Then we're gonna add washers in here, a bunch of them. All right. So this is what I'm talking about. Basically, this side is getting into the power steering. So this side here, we're gonna have to weld that together, and that's gonna seal the deal with that. We won't be able to remove the entire assembly of the half shaft, and like we won't be able to disassemble the thing. So once we are basically welding that, it's game over. And right now it's hitting a little bit all together in there, so I'm gonna have to take a look at this. I feel like we're gonna have to remove basically the entire power steering unit and cut just a tiny bit of it, like 1/4 inch at the end. And once we're done with that little cutting there on the power steering, we're gonna have enough thread in here to basically go ahead. I was just trying to show you, but I can't. Oh, okay, you're Googling that for a...
Do a barrel roll!
Barrel roll. I thought a backflip at first. There you go, War Turtle. Boom! What's up, War? How are you? How are you? Been a while. Why are you Googling that? That's for the plush. That's for the crochet. That's awesome. Hey, War. Hey, little turtle. Want to see something crazy? I don't know if you were there. I think you went by last week when we were working on the power steering and stuff. So look at this. Dual side. It's connected now. It's not done yet, but the half shaft we did is in there. Everything's looking quite good so far. So we're pretty much going, and we're gonna have a steering wheel quite soon. Like, it's getting there. So the half shaft was quite a big deal to do. It's the part we don't even see. Like, it's just that little part getting out of the firewall and connecting to the telescopic half shaft there. So basically, yeah, I have like a 2 half shaft setup, which is weird, but at the same time, it is working. It is doing the job. However, we still need to manage a few different things. Right now, the main issue will be, I guess, the angle of it, and it's not lining up perfectly with the power steering unit. So we're gonna have to fix that for sure. And yeah, so basically we have to probably move the plate to the left side by like 1/2 inch or something like that. That's what I was trying to figure out right now. I'm really sad. I can't find my freaking caliper to take measurement anywhere. I know it's probably somewhere in the garage, but I can't find it, and that sucks. That's really not cool. I think the other one's starting right there. The most important part. Come on, it's done well. Honestly, I'm not even afraid anymore, Lady O. I know it's gonna stay in there. And it's with confidence that the worst accident happened. I love saying bad things because I know you're triggering on those. But no, honestly, what we did yesterday and this morning, I'm like super happy with the result and super confident. Like, the welds are looking so good. They are really getting deep into that. I put a lot of heat. I'll put everything in our like everything in our way to make everything work perfectly and keep me safe on the track. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna do the job properly. All right, so now what's fun with that is that I have both shafts right next to each other because I removed the end there. So I'm gonna grab a 10 mil and basically make sure we're clamping that properly. In fact, I probably have it right there. No, that's 12. This one I might move the cam and show you guys right when I'm done clamping that little thing there. Maybe I could use that. No. Let's grab a proper tool. Oh, it's right there, the proper tool. But you'll see, it's gonna be good. Right now, I'm just making sure the half shaft we did is not moving too much. Therefore, we're gonna be able to make sure everything's staying in place. Yep, just like that. All right, I'm gonna try to show you guys. It's not going to be easy, but I'm gonna try. You will see what's the matter right now. Front cam. So bear with me, the cam might be moving left to right quite a lot. It might be a bit intense, but you will be able to see what I mean there. In fact, let me try just to do that. You're gonna be sideways, just warning you. Dual side. All right, there you go, right there. So if I'm moving, see? Like on the side there, looking pretty good, right? I'm trying to show it even better. Like this is looking pretty good. Moving down there, it's not lining up at all. So what's on top right now needs to move to the right because what's on the bottom is the power steering and that's fixed there. So I cannot move that at all. So yeah, front cam. So I'm gonna try to take a measurement for that. Let me put that back. I didn't want to move the cam too much and like give some people a bad feeling. Dual side. So yeah, so basically what I need to do now is to measure what's happening right behind that. So yeah, water tool, another thing, if you haven't seen that, this is our power steering unit. So putting that, I can turn it, everything's super stiff in there. So we basically have a power steering unit that's really, really well put in place, like everything's super strong. And yeah, so I might have an angle to change right there, because that was feeling like, let me grab another time the little tool I probably left there. Because basically, guys, I was saying like 16 degrees. Let's make sure again with the half shaft fix in there. I'm not saying any bullshit. So yeah, I'm at 16 and a half, even a little bit less. But it's hard to take a proper measurement right there. Yeah, 16 something. And here the output is more around like that at 20 degrees right now. So I'm gonna basically put spacer in here at the front so that we're gonna get around 16 millimeters, 16 degrees of angle, and that's gonna be working perfectly for what we need. So yeah, that's gonna be, I think, the first thing. Then we're gonna take the measurement, because the angle won't change technically that from side to side, but just in case it's making the measurement easier or not, we're gonna do that. So let me try to find some washers to throw in there. I have two freaking big washers that are not really the one I want to use, but that could do the job to just test it. I don't know how many of them I'm gonna need, to be fair. Like, I don't know what's gonna be like a 1 degree of angle in there. Well, I have a lot of those big washers, so I might even use those. Because that's gonna be easier. All right, let's try that. We'll see. So that 12 mil, I have like a few millimeter of washers there. So as you can see, that's gonna be a spacer in there. So let's just try that. I'm gonna grab a battery and use the power tool. That's gonna be easier for us. I'm so hungry. Honestly, I don't know yet if I'm calling it there when the food's gonna be here or not. Undecided. All right, like that, like this. Oh, I need some extension for that. Right, that. Then 3 of the spacers that I threw down here. Three other spacers from here. No, do I have not enough space to thread that? Come on. Is that it? All right, let me try something else then. I'm still having too much thread, that's too much bolt for what I need. All right, let's just screw one side and see at least if it's getting close. That one will be moving up. Let's try it again, just in case. No, I cannot thread that in there properly. It's not threading anymore, shit. At least I'm gonna be able to get a guess. All right, so that's 1 degree. So we're gonna need longer bolts, and we're gonna need longer bolts and more washers. So that's gonna be quite a long, a big spacer to put in there. I was saying it was like some crazy big washers, but that's just perfect, to be fair. Like, that's gonna be a really strong spacer, and that's what we need. Also, what I can try is shorten the back end here. So the only thing with that is that the bottom part there was pretty much at the same height as the half shaft. So I don't really want to mess with that. I'm maybe better to put the front part down than moving the rear part up. Yep, that's gonna be something I'm gonna have to think about. Because we're at 19.2 right now, and we need to reach somewhere close to 15.5. I want the food. Where's the food? I need food in my tummy. My little belly. It's inside, I guess. Oh, that's so far. That's so far. All right. Well, I guess that's gonna be it for tonight, today, tomorrow. No, I'm kidding. Basically, I feel like I might be calling it right there. I don't know if I'm gonna be back because that will be in like an hour. Then, oh, she's bringing the food for real. No, she's not. Okay, phew. I see the girlfriend. She's there. She's gonna show me my coffee, do you bet? And she's gonna be like, woo! Okay, no, she's having the chat. Wait, do you wanna see something, guys? Front cam. Kita, Vitek. Hey, kita. Okay. Look at this big boy. I see. The fat boy. Oh, that's the best boy. Rest. Rest. Okay. Wow. Oh, big boy. Whoa, boy. All right. Stay. You don't understand English, eh? My brain is fucked now. Assis. Tourne. Reste. Reste. Jump. Ouais. Oh, mon chien. Mon chien. Oh, yo. Quoi qu'on fait? Quoi qu'on fait? Il y a de la poussière. But it's dusty here, right? Oh, ouais, it's dusty. Oh, yo. So that's my little boy. That's a good way to end the stream, right? Oh. Oh, he's the best. I love him so much. Big doggy. Big little doggy. So, on this guy, I'm gonna go eat my lunch. I'm gonna go take a break. I don't think I'm gonna be back this afternoon. I think that's gonna be for tomorrow. I feel like it's gonna be quite a hard task to do. And I feel the energy go like this. So I'm gonna take time this afternoon to continue on extra life stuff. And then, sounds good. Sounds good, but you can already send it to me and I can already put it in place and just activate it whenever you're gonna be ready to sing. So yeah, so basically I'm gonna be back tomorrow morning for sure. We're gonna keep going. I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking forward to getting that power steering stuff done because it's really getting on my energy right now. Like it's taking a lot of energy from me. I really want that to be perfect and I don't think I have all the proper tools to do it like as perfect as I would like it to be. But at the same time, it's part of the game, so we're gonna try something and see you tomorrow to complete that. So have a good one, guys. Love you all. Thank you for being here. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.